Alright, so I've had one of the best retro pickup weeks of my life. I go to Goodwill almost every day at work, so I find some cool stuff there sometimes, but not everything I picked up was from Goodwill. I got very lucky in a couple of situations this week. But anyway, let's start with my Goodwill pickups. I got VHS tapes from Goodwill. Goodwill sells these VHS tapes for $1 each. Here's what I was able to pick up at Goodwill. This was amazing. These were all together on the shelf at Goodwill. I just grabbed them all up, took them to the register right away. I had to have these. All right, here we go. These are in no particular order, but maybe somewhat worst to best, kind of. Not really. Anyway, Power Rangers the movie on VHS. Remember that? Power Rangers, the first one. There we go. Power Rangers the movie. Here's a good one. Sonic Last Ride. I hope you're still here. You're going to love this. It's Ren and Stimpy. 3 episodes on VHS. But the best part is, this is one of those Nickelodeon orange cassettes. That's awesome. Isn't that awesome? An orange cassette. Nickelodeon. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie on VHS. That's a classic. I had this as a kid. This brings back so many memories having this in my hands again. I love this cover. Okay, now, well, of course, had to get the sequel, right? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. So, yeah, also a good Ninja Turtle movie. I don't have 3. Should I pick up 3? I don't know if I should pick up 3. 3 is definitely the worst one and arguably not even good, like, at all. Anyway, I never knew this existed, but this was there. The making of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Behind the scenes. So, yeah, I never knew about this. And now I have it, and I can watch that. Alright, here's some more. And remember, these were all on the shelf at the same time. I got these Burger King Kids Club Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle VHS cartoons. The Burger King Kids Club. I remember particularly owning this one as a kid, April Foolish, and I would watch this over and over and over again on my VHS. I don't think I owned the other ones, and I'm not sure. Okay, it says collect all 4 titles, and I got 3 here. Yeah, so I guess I'm missing one of them. But that's not all. Can I even get the rest of these in my hand? So these are non-Burger King Kids Club Ninja Turtle VHS tapes. Turtles at the Earth's Core. The Hot Roddin' Teenagers. What's this one? The Shredder is Splintered. Case of the Killer Pizzas. I remember watching an ad for this one and wishing I had it. Hey, now I do. Michelangelo meets Bugman. I don't know if I've ever seen this. And Cowabunga Shredhead. Another one I remember being advertised. It's like a single episode per tape. So, you don't really see that much anymore. $1 each at the Goodwill. Isn't that amazing? I got this huge collection of TMNT VHS tapes now. With more, apparently at least one more out there that I need to grab, the Burger King Kids Club one. Alright, that's my good... Is that everything I grabbed from Goodwill this week? I think it is. Alright. Now, I have a very nice neighbor who dropped off some very cool things and just gave them to me for free. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to show this, but she gave me a Nintendo 64 system. A whole Nintendo 64 system with 2 controllers and 2 rumble packs and 2 memory cards. The Nintendo 64 just had the jumper pack, so no RAM expansion pack, unfortunately. But along with that free Nintendo 64 that she just gave me out of the kindness of her heart, she gave me all of the video game cartridges that go along with it, and I'm going to show those to you right now, and there's a lot of them, so here we go. First set, and you'll notice I'm playing this game right now, but now I have two of them. Banjo-Kazooie for the Nintendo 64. Yeah, I know, it's awesome. That's what I'm playing right now, and there's another copy of it. Of all the games she gave me, only two were games I already own, so this is great. Banjo was one of them. Next up, and this is in no particular order, Mario 64. Yeah, can you believe I did not have Mario 64 yet? Now I've got it. Mario 64. This is one of the games I already had, but now I have two. Yoshi's Story. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the extras. I'll hold on to them in case one breaks, or maybe I'll sell them, or give them away as prizes, or just give them away because. I don't know yet. This wasn't given to me. I bought this one on eBay for $2. Kobe Bryant's NBA Courtside. Yeah, the sports games are always really cheap. I remember renting this one from Blockbuster, so I had to have this one. I remember liking that. Alright. Midways. Greatest arcade hits on the Nintendo 64. Looks like it's got Defender, Robotron, Joust, which I really like, Root Beer Tapper, and one other game I can't really read. It might say Gauntlet. Not really sure, but arcade hits on the Nintendo 64. Not high on my to-play priority list. Destruction Derby 64. I remember really liking Destruction Derby on the PlayStation, so we'll see how the 64 version of it is. I've actually never played the Nintendo 64 version of Destruction Derby, so that'll be fun. Here's a good one, Glover. Everybody seems to really like Glover. I do remember renting Glover as a kid from Blockbuster, and in fact, the Blockbuster sticker is still on here. Remember to rewind. So maybe this is the one I rented. Who knows? But yeah, never owned it. Never played it that much. I gave it the one-time rental for 2 days or 2 nights or whatever it was, and never really played it again. So Glover will be a fun one to play on stream too. Yeah, right? Rewind your Nintendo 64 game. Midway Arcade games were a blast. Yeah, I have the Midway Arcade Treasures collection on the GameCube. So I'm not sure how the 64 version will stack up. Maybe it'll be 240p at least. Star Wars Pod Racer. An excellent game. Racing game from the 1999 release of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Pod Racer. Probably the best part of that movie was the pod racing. Alright, that was the first half. Time for more. Of course. Yeah, Mario Tennis. Very good, fun sports game on the Nintendo 64, Mario Tennis. We all know what to expect from Mario Tennis. It's a classic. Monopoly on the Nintendo 64. I don't know about that one. Monopoly. It's a board game. Mario Golf. I remember having lots of fun with Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64. Dr. Mario. Do 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 do. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. Ting tang. Walla walla bing bang. Dr. Mario. Never played it on the 64. Asteroids 64. I have Space Invaders 64 too. This is like a 3D remake, I assume, of the classic arcade game. So, yeah, let's check that out someday. Almost at the end here. Lego Racers. It got average reviews. I looked this one up. It got pretty average reviews. It looked kind of fun. I don't know. Lego Racers might be fun to check out. Anybody have memories of Lego Racers? And last but not least, Castlevania 64. This is not the, they re-released it as Castlevania some other title. This was like an improved version of this game. This is the original release. So, I don't know. Apparently was $9.99 at some used store. Legacy of Darkness was it was like a re-release or a remake of this game, like an improved version of the same game. Like they decided it wasn't good enough and they made it again. I don't know. I should look up the story behind that. But apparently this is the not as good version, but maybe it's more valuable because it's the first release. I don't know. Same game, but Legacy of Darkness had 2 extra characters. Okay. I think the opening was different too. That's my Nintendo 64 game pickups, and there was 2 controllers included in the Rumble packs and all kinds of stuff. But there's more! There's more to show! Here's another thing. See, I am part of the HOA board at my condo complex that I live at. And we had some business to do. We decided to meet in the office, which is an office that is part of our complex, but the office doesn't get used. I've actually, in the 5 or 6 years I've lived here, I've never gone into that office. And we decided to have a small meeting in that office. And, you know, I went in there for the first time to have this meeting and noticed there was a couple of computers just laying around in this office that never gets used. And these computers apparently aren't used for anything. And I was like, hey, these computers aren't being used. What's the plan for these computers? And they're like, we're going to recycle them. Don't recycle them. I'll take these computers. Yes, they gave me these old computers. I didn't know anything about them, but I checked them out, and guess what? One of the computers has Windows XP installed on it. It looks like it's a computer, from what I can tell, it's a computer from around 2007. The sticker on the front says Windows Vista, but I started it. You want one? Yeah. Well, it gets better. It gets better. The Windows XP computer is nice, but the star attraction is the other computer. It's a no-name. It looks like it may have been a custom-built computer, but it's a computer with a AMD K62 500 megahertz processor, which puts this computer in the circa 1998 era. So yes, it's a late 1990s computer, and I will show it on camera in just a second. But I looked up the full specs, or I had to open it up to get the specs. So it's got an AMD K62 processor, and it's got a Trident. Oh crap. Okay, it's got some kind of Trident graphics card, which is not good. It's like a business applications graphics card, and I actually ordered a new graphics card. But it's got a 3.5 floppy. It's got a 5 1/4 floppy drive. I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see it, and also the monitor was part of it as well. There we go. There are the 2 computers. The bottom one is the 1990s era retro gaming battle station, as they call it. I already tried out some games on it. It plays Duke Nukem beautifully. It plays Doom. I've got Windows 98 running on it. The monitor came with it. I got, actually not pictured here, but I got some old speakers that go with it and an old mouse and keyboard that go with it. It uses a serial mouse, which is something I've not seen in a very long time. So I'm going to figure out some way to get this set up in this room. As you can see now, there's no place for a mouse and keyboard. I'll have to get a proper desk, I think, if I'm going to set it up in this room at all. Maybe I'll get a KVM that can switch between the XP machine and the 98, the Windows 98 machine. I'll have to figure out some way to capture. If I want to stream PC gameplay, I'll have to figure out a way to capture off of it. So there's a lot of work to be done, but it's so much fun installing programs on it and like just geeking out on old Windows software, because you know, old Windows software back in the day wasn't so easy to get, but today with high-speed internet and CD burners and, you know, USB thumb drives, old Windows software is extremely easy to get because it's all there on the Internet Archive. It's awesome. So yeah, those are my retro pickups for the week. What do you guys think? Are you guys looking forward to the retro gaming PC style retro gaming streaming on my channel? All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.